Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing? We are kicking off in a couple of minutes. Super excited. See how the boys do. It's a pretty strong lineup. Not as strong as it could have been, but I mean, I suspect there was some players rested, like Walker. He's been rested, it looks like. Whereas Haaland's playing. I think Haaland could do with a day off, you know? He's not exactly playing well. He's not banging in goals. Missing a lot of chances. There are games where we're not giving him a lot of chances, but I'm surprised. And for me, I think the worst thing about this game is that we're playing away. That's the frustrating thing about this one. I'd rather be playing at home, so we get ready, can just prepare for the derby. How short Docker is. An interesting midfield. I see how Nunes does. I mean, he didn't impress in his last outing against Wolves. At least last time I remember him playing. That'd be an interesting one. Haaland saying, "Give me the ball, I'll score." He better score. I want him to score in this one. I want him on a hat trick from Haaland. We need a bit of a morale boost here. We need a good game. We need a bit of momentum going into the derby. United have it. Especially after that penalty save in the injury time for them, 97th minute. That was a huge moment for them. Could change their season. More than likely not, but it could do. So we need to get on the attack already. Good cut on by Lewis. Kanji needs to make up for his sending off in the last game. Ake dispossessed. They were on him like a flash as soon as he got the ball. Well, he's had an attempt on goal already. Edison punches clear. And Haaland is fouled, and it's going to be a free kick. Well done, Haaland. They're up for this one. It's Doku now on the right, driving forward. Wins a corner, but for me, I'm surprised he didn't just go for the byline there. I don't think you're going to see him cut in as much on his right than he does on the left-hand side. But for me, I'm surprised he didn't make it to the byline, just smash the ball across. That's what I would have done. Oh, I've not started the clock again. Got made a mess of the clock. Two minutes late. Add 2 minutes on it. Who cares? Oops. These young boys again on the attack, and they're taking the mick out of our defence a little bit. We're pulled all over the place. If he'd passed that through, I'm telling you, he went for the shot about 30. Free kick. I think that's later in the game. That's a yellow. Yeah, he got a yellow. Gonna say he stops the counter attack. It's definitely yellow. It's blatant as well. I mean, the argument would say he's only 3 minutes into the game, but he stops the counter attack. It's a yellow. Well done, ref. Glenn Hoddle disagrees, thinks it's too early. Well, it is a little bit too early, but again, it's a foul. He stops the counter attack. You're just giving him a free pass. Play by City, finds Grealish in some space on the left-hand side. He's going to drive forward. Gives it back to Rodri. Lewis. Quick feet from him, good recovery. Gets out to Akanji. Nunes. Back to Lewis. City just probing, about 35 yards out. Kovacic on the half turn. He tries to feed it through to Haaland, but he's blocked off by the defender. Good play by Kovacic. I like the idea. He just turned, played it through from nice and early. Haaland was just muscled off it. Ganji's header gets away with it. Kind of skids off the top of his head because it's torrential, that rain. Really coming down. Nunes trips over the ball. Keeps hold of it, though, and gives it to Lewis. Lewis injects a bit of energy into that midfield. Hits the referee with the ball. City drop ball. Diaz has it. It's Grealish now. Into the box. It's a great ball in by Grealish to Nunes. I mean, it bounced just before him, but Nunes should be doing better than that. He should be controlling that more. I mean, he even had time to take a touch, I think. Really should get nice and direct, gets to the edge of the box, puts it in. That's a proper chance for... I'm not going to call it a half chance. He was unmarked. He should be burying it. That should be 1-0. Lewis again, beautiful control, quick with his feet, gives it out to Doku. Celtic are winning already. He said, let's go. Here's Nunes. Doku. Nunes goes for the run. Should have gave him back. Nunes ain't happy with him. May as well get the Celtic game up. Not feeling that'd be a good game. Nunes again unhappy he's not got the ball. He's got lots of space, Nunes. He's finding it. He's in between the midfield and the defence at the moment. He does have 10 yards of space all over. So he's just not going through the gaps yet. They're just playing in front of young boys rather than through them. They're just comfortable on the ball, you should expect. Young boys are pressing. Oh, it's a good ball to Haaland. Haaland can't control it. No, he can't bring it down. Just crowded out. And that's going to be a free kick to young boys. I didn't see what for because the replay was showing. Well, TV was showing Haaland. Doku's brought down. Haaland bounces off one, bounces off a second. Gets out on the right to Doku. Grealish won the header, the back post, tries to knock it down to Haaland, but Haaland's muscled there. He's kind of bustled and pushed, and he almost reacted, I think, Haaland. Almost reacted. One thing you don't want to do is really anger him because he will. When he starts properly drying. Doku's ball to Nunes is awful. Really didn't read what each other was doing. And here's young boys now on the counter. Ake's turned inside out there. Good challenge by Rico. It's going to be a corner. It looked like it was a goal kick, but bad for the referee, that. Loses just the floor there. Referee has given the free kick. We lost all 3 games he was banned for. Shows how important he is. I'd be getting in there right now. We're like, oh, I want a new contract. Want a pay rise. Yeah, stands up well. And there's an argument to be said as well that Pep needs to be a bit more consistent with the team. I know we've had a lot of injuries and obviously suspensions, but a lot more consistency with the team would help them all. Go a long way, I think. Now Nunes is fouled. There's a bit of blood, but he didn't touch him. Well, he did, obviously, but he didn't mean anything by it. Well, Leipzig have scored against Red Star Belgrade. It's our group, of course. Stay on that. Grealish going to get booed for the rest of the game. It's a good cross into Haaland. It's headed away. It's going to be a corner. It was a really good cross by Grealish. What an awful corner by Nunes. There's this ball out to Doku, who's really poor. Doku did really well keeping that in. And we've gone from corner to Edison. And Edison's ball to Nunes is too hard, too high. Out for a throw-in. On the halfway line. But it's wet surface causing havoc. The press was decent. It was. I feel like Doku didn't commit to it though. Diaz cleans up at the back. Steps forward with it and gives it Ake on the left hand side. Ake's forced backward. Lewis on that half turn. Rodri can come forward. Oh, brilliant pass into Nunes, into the space. Kanji supporting him on the right. City are finding a lot of space. Pretty much every player is finding 10 yards of space when they get the ball. Young boys is they're struggling. They're being moved around all over the place. Still City not really creating anything. Chip out here to Grealish on the left. Lewis now. Why did Lewis just not hit that? He just ran with it, not done anything with it in the end. Doku though on the right. Cross finds Kovacic. I don't think it was meant for Kovacic, but he found him. Then Kovacic just never looked confident on the ball. Didn't look confident like he wanted to shoot that. Doku again on the right. Looked like Haaland was fouled to me. Haaland did really well getting the ball and then turning with it. But then it looked like the defender brought him down, but never mind. We carry on. Lewis gets it out of his feet, gives it to Rodri on the left. Play challenge on Lewis there. Referee's got to watch that. Twice he's done that to him. 20 minutes in and City still just probing around. This time the pass isn't strong enough from Lewis. Looking for Rodri. Young boys can break. The ball is poor and it's going to be a City throw midway inside the half. Right next to Pep. Whose cross is deflected into the arms. Decent run, gets to the byline this time. His cross is not that great. Really stops that counter. That's what we need to do. That's not something we've not done well enough this season. Stop the counter attacks early on. Haaland's gone mad at Roger, saying he was on, he was through. He actually had 10 yards to run into there, but instead he plays it right to Doku. Oh, poor by Nunes giving it away. Roger there to stop the counter. Really well done again by Roger reading that. And that's why it's so important to us. Good move, good play, good counter. Finally found Haaland in a bit of space on his right. Defender did really well. I think it was the defender that blocked it, not the keeper. City starting to look dangerous now when they go forward. It's like they've won like an inch or 2 inches away from just converting a chance or creating another chance. You feel it coming. What a long ball by Edison to Haaland. Haaland has brought it down. Can't really go through. He's got 3 defenders on him. Oh, great ball by Grealish Doku. I'm surprised Doku didn't hit it on his right. Doku's cut in on his left. And then it hit straight at the keeper. He had all that space. He should have just hit it with his right first time. But that's what I mean. We're just creating chances now. It's starting to stack up. If you're playing Football Manager, you're just waiting for the inevitable. When you're defending like this on Football Manager, you're watching your team trying to survive. Just waiting for it because you know it's coming. Lewis was done there. He's on the wrong side, but offside flags up. I hit the Atletico Madrid score against Celtic. Comes off the post. Then Griezmann puts the rebound in. I'm surprised Doku cut in there, but it was a great ball in by Grealish to him. Young boys just can't get anything going in that final third. Once you get to the halfway line, City just run it back time and time again. Haaland again screaming for that ball. Everyone just hanging on to it for too long. Like, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I don't understand the obsession with taking 5 touches when you got all that space to Haaland ring into space, something he doesn't do with us. Where he's most dangerous. And every time they've had the opportunity to give it him over the top or through the middle, just hang on to it. Because young boys are pushing up to the halfway line, so it gives something for Haaland to attack and Doku and Grealish. But then balls are just not happening. This time Doku's just... He's got to attack that byline more, him. They're trying to cut inside all the time. Yeah, keeper saves it. So, yeah, I mean, actually, it's where we have order possession. Young boys can't get going. We're stopping them on their counters. Celtic have scored a second against Let's Go. They're 2-1 up now. The 2 at Let's Go Madrid 1. It's turning into a good game, that one. Okay, they're using his pace. Gets away from his defender. Crowded out now, though. He's got to give the ball. There you go. Grealish, one more on the left. He's attacking the byline. Again, though, he's crowded out. They just about recover through Diaz, and then Kovacic gives it away, and then here we go. Here's the counter. Here's what they've been waiting for. Diaz has got back really quickly there. Ake's got no pace whatsoever. Shots tame. Goes through to Edison. Great play by Nunes, giving the ball out to Grealish. Nunes goes ahead of him, gets the ball back from Grealish. I don't know what Nunes was doing there. I don't know if that was a shot, a cross. I'm not sure he knows. He's not locked up. He's just hit it across the goal. It was a cross. He gets a hands on. I think he needed to as well, because I might have been creeping in. But why isn't I just fired that in across the floor? That's a really good turn from Nunes, that one, though. The ball was so bad. I don't know who he's passing it to. It was right in the middle of Kovacic and Haaland. He did so well and then did so poor. And it's still about half, I suppose, in the first half an hour. Great control by Grealish. This time he found Haaland with a deflection. Just can't connect with it. Tough chance. It was a half chance. Just relentless attack from City, but just not creating any full chances. Oh, good ball by Haaland to Grealish. That's a great ball. Grealish shot. Grealish shot straight at keeper and he fumbled it. And Nunes couldn't put it in. Now Doku puts in the 6-yard box, but Haaland just walked off to the far post, so he's not there. That's going to be a young boy's throwing. Calamity from the keeper. He got away with it. Just palmed it straight to Nunes. Good defending. Recovered really well. As Hoddle just said, I agree. I mean, you get one goal, you expect 3 or 4 here. He's waiting for the floodgates to open. I don't know why they're checking him across the line. It was nowhere near. You could see that from real time. Kovacic gives a free kick away. Let's young boys push up. See, that's what I mean. Young boys are pushing up to the halfway line. And Haaland's got all that space to run into, and they're just not putting the ball over the top. Okay, deflects the cross. Young boys still have it though. Their turns, but also under a bit of pressure. Everyone's back though, other than Haaland. Cross comes in. Edison claims. Rolls it out quick. They're looking to get a move start with Nunes. Haaland's got no space there, so he's not going to give it him. Nunes holds up, gives it back to Lewis. Grealish on the left. There's only Haaland in the box. Gonna go back to Rodri. Ake. Doku has to be quick on attacking that byline for me. Lewis miscontrols it, goes out for a throw. Young boys again pressing. These forces all the way back to Edison. No? He has changed his mind about that. Is it to Ake instead? They're working in tight spaces now in their own half. Play around it though. Comfortably in the end. Miscontrol lets Lewis come away with it. Roger chips into the middle. I think he got it all wrong his pass. I think he scuffed it a little bit. This young boy's counter again. Oh, it's a good play. It's a good move. Ake just about gets back in time. That's glorious chance, that for young boys. Just didn't get the shot away. Ake just came flying back in. Just let Ake get back to him. Just a heavy touch. We got lucky there, bad touch. Good corner in, it's Haaland that clears it. Oof. Yeah, stuck one in the nuts. Come Madrid have a second as well. It's 2-2 that game. That's the game we should all be watching. Oh no, it's disallowed, maybe offside. Edison finds Haaland with an interesting ball. Now Goodish on the right, Doku on the left. Goodish plays the ball through for Nunes. Too hard. Good run by Nunes. Haaland made the space by dropping deep. Alfie Haaland. Probably wondering like us why no one's passing his son the bloody ball. Ganji was fouled. It's going to be a City free kick. City have had all the possession as you'd expect, but there's just nothing happening really. Every now and then we lose the ball, they go on the counter, we stop the counter, so it begins. Pretty much the story of the half. And you expect it only to take one goal, and then we will get a few, I think. Doku on the left-hand side now, having swapped with Grealish. Puts in on his right, hits it. Keeper saves. Going to be a throw-in on the far side. Possibly too close to the keeper, but it was a good hit. It started a little bit wider. Could have been top corner. That's going to be a foul on Grealish. Oh, is he giving a throw? That's crazy. Then he tries a fancy flick for Haaland, but Haaland was not ready for that. And here come young boys on a counter-attack, and there goes City stopping the counter-attack, and so we reset. Ball over top by Rodri, looking for Nunes. Grealish is going to pick up on the far side. Wins a corner. I think he was playing for that as well, because I think he just smashed it into the box. Not hoping it wouldn't reach the box, instead defender would clear it. Yeah, too close. It was a comfortable save in the end. I think if the ball had started wide of the goal and bent in, I think it was going top corner. As it is City corner. Nunes to take. Somehow that corner finds Roger 12 yards out unmarked. On the volley. I think he hit it straight at the keeper though, and it just about stays out. Would have been a good goal, that. They are playing some nice football. Not going forward with it though. Yeah, steps up to the halfway line, gives it to Rodri. Nunes on the right now. Grealish ahead of him. Grealish puts out for a throw-in. Grealish about to get booked for yelling at the assistant. Here's Rodri's volley. Oh, he controls it so well. But the keeper, unfortunately. That's done by Doku. And decent first half. Glad it's over though. 0-0. Then is this game, I'm going to try and remember for the match reaction, is that it's a prime example of how we just change things up a little bit, how we're willing to make a few changes and just alter the way we do things. We could have had a couple of goals because the space we're finding and the space we've got ahead, you know, if we can get behind the defence, there's loads for Doku, there's loads for Haaland to run into, and they're just not utilising it because they're too busy cutting inside, passing it backwards, sideways. Play it through, play it over the top every now and then. I know the service is slick, but you'll get one of them. Not willing to do it. And so we are 0-0. Pretty much another boring game. While that is happening, let's check out what the scores around. Dortmund have just scored against Newcastle Nemecha. Dortmund beating Newcastle. PSG are beating AC Milan 1-0 half-time. Mbappe scored there. I mean, they're not going to do anything in this competition anyway. Neither of those. So I think that's... Have a look. Barcelona beat Shakhtar the next 2-1. Feyenoord beat Lazio 3-1. That's a good result for Feyenoord. And for beating Porto. Young Boys and City 0-0, of course. Celtic 2-1 up at home to Atletico Madrid. About to be half-time there. Borussia Dortmund have just scored at Newcastle. About to be half-time. Paris Saint-Germain 1-0 up. AC Milan half-time. And Red Bull Leipzig beating Red Star Belgrade 1-0 at half-time. They are the scores in the Champions League. The only one that matters to us really is the Red Bull Leipzig. Red Star Belgrade one, although I said we're probably going to finish top of the group anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just depends on how quick you want to get qualified. If we take a look at our group and how it all stands. So if the group scores stay the same, we will be on 7 points. Red Bull Leipzig on 6. Young Boys third in 2 points. So if we win this, we'll go on 9. We'll be 7 points clear with 3 games to go, which means you only need one more win and we're through. So yeah, win this and we're one win away from qualifying. Of course, we have Young Boys next at home. In fact, you only have to draw that game and you're through. If Celtic can hold on against Atletico Madrid like they are doing at the moment, that'd be an interesting group. It means Feyenoord will be on 6 after being Lazio, but Atletico Madrid and Lazio on 4 points, and then Celtic on 3. Could be a spicy group. Real Sociedad and Inter look like they're going through. Group D, Group C, Real Madrid. Yeah, they're through pretty much. Arsenal as well, you'd expect them to go through. United's group Bayern on 9 points, 3 wins from 3. Galatasaray then on 4, United on 3, and Copenhagen couldn't hold on. Or couldn't score that penalty at the end. Yeah, that's how we go in. Go in at half-time. Boring game, pretty much. They just can't create any chances. I don't know why I'm tweets recommended to me from Celtic. Have a look at comes to these chances. Grealish done well here. I think Nunes should be putting this in the net. He should definitely be hitting the target. It's a good crossing from Grealish. It's got to be doing better. Good ball into Doku as well, but Grealish is creating all the chances. Every single chance has come from Grealish. Yeah, all our chances have come down from the left-hand side from Grealish. Once Grealish moved to the right, nothing happened. A good, well, I think it was a poor corner from Nunes, but he finds his way to Roger. That's the one I struck on half time. And he controls the volley really nicely, keeps it down, keeps it on the floor. But keep, unfortunately. I think we are missing Gundogan and De Bruyne. You could argue that we could do one like without one, but you can't do without both. We've not replaced Gundogan, and with De Bruyne injured. Nunes' touch map. I think Nunes has had an average game. I think he's had good moments. He's had some bad moments. Possibly equal in that regard. But I thought, if we had a goal, so it would open them up a little bit. He was showing us off some sick beats. I don't know what he's wearing. And the Dortmund goal here, Newcastle. Goal, good saves from Pope. Straight at him both times. Boys on the counter attacks. I mean, they had a few. City did well breaking most of them down. They only got through twice, I think it was. One of them was a good recovery from Ake. But the counter attack is where we're always vulnerable. Everyone knows that. That's why playing teams like Liverpool United, but we're always in danger. No pace. Teams are back out. I'm not sure City will change anything. We'll just keep on going. They'll keep on going as well because they know they can break us down. They've had a couple of half chances that give them a lot of confidence, a bit of a boost going in. Because I don't think we're ever short of confidence. We just keep doing what we're doing, knowing that we'll score one eventually. See, this is going to restart the game. And off we go. This is your only game in Champions League tonight without a goal. And goals in every other game so far. It's going to be an early corner. And Nunes took a shot, deflection. Keeper sees it. Wide. Goodish with the corner. Our post, Kanji heads it across. It's going to be another corner. I don't know how Kanji's got that much space through. Oh, the header does come off a defender. It's going wide. He doesn't put his hand on it and hits the post. Haaland misses his head. I'm surprised by that. It looked like he ducked at the last second, Haaland. Was on the far end to Doku. Sees Kovacic's run. Holds the ball up. Roger puts the cross in. And that's a goal. 1-0. Good header by Diaz. That's what City lacks sometimes. That bit of determination to get ahead of the defender. Diaz went steaming in there, determined. Wins the header, hits the crossbar, comes down, and Kanji puts it in. But we recycled the ball really nicely. It's a good cross in. Diaz nice and strong. Oh, it's a good save by the keeper. The first one's a good save from the keeper. Haaland in the background, loving it. Alfie loves it. Celebrating every City goal, not just his sons. Love that. It's a 1-0. With young boys wanting to attack now and try and get back on level terms, I should open them up. Should give us more chances. And we've been finding a lot of space in the game anyway. See, if Rodri just turned then instead of thinking about backwards immediately, Doku was clear there. He had like 20 yards to run into. He was all alone for a while. City are just sitting back a little now. Not really what you want them to do. You want them to just carry on going the way they have been. Oh, Kovacic loses the ball in midfield. Nunes and Roger did really well. It's Nunes that wins the ball in the end. But young boys up in the game. They've shown a lot more intent. They're pressing hard now. I say you're just forcing me play backwards a little. Here's a guy just driving forward. He's gone 30 yards with it. Alan made the run. Doesn't find him though. Here he is. Hit it. Does. Hits it straight at keeper. Good play by Akanji. Over on 30 yards with it. Nice direct. Alan just, oh God. And young boys have scored. Just like that. We're so bad on the counter. We're so bad. Getting done by the counter. I am so bored of it. Good goal though. Good goal. Just goes to show. You know, we never learn. We never learn. We've won the other 2 games in the competition 3-1, so we're bang on course to finish the same. Young boys on the attack again. Barely see what's going on over there because of the smoke. Alan waving everyone forward for the press. They just slow doing everything this half. Or communication, whatever you want to call it. City play out for a throw. I mean, a goal kick. Here's City's goal again. Good header by Diaz, good save by the keeper. Ganji's there to put it in from 4 yards. And here's the goal. Just a simple rollout, one ball over the top, and we're completely done. A good finish. So poor from us though. Coach again doesn't even think about putting it into the box. Hit it. Oof. At least it's hit it, Lewis. At least he's hitting it. The nonchalant way that Ederson just sprays the ball all over the pitch is quite ridiculous. No, Diaz has slipped. We're in big trouble here. On the edge of the box. Gonna be a corner. Kanji blocks it. Poor again from us. Close as that onside. Offside. I'll tell you what. The corner came in, they win it unchallenged. And then he just, I don't know who it was, camera. Swings it. Oh, there's like 5 of them offside. To be fair, it's good defending from City. They all pushed out together. Good defending from City in the end. Atletico Madrid have scored again. Again, that Celtic 2, Atletico Madrid 2. It's still Newcastle 0, Dortmund 1. Dortmund, they're creating all the chances there in that second half so far. Nunes trying to be cute, stepping over the ball for Haaland, but they both went the same way, so there goes Young Boys on the counter again. And it looks like Ake is more than likely fouled yet. Camera's not sticking with the play. Always just flicking to random players and play still ongoing. Haaland dispossessed. Doku recovers it. He's actually fouled there, but that's going to wave play on. Better from Grealish at Doku. Nunes on his left. Over the bar. Again, got to keep that down. Could be hitting the target. Did really well to create a chance for himself. I thought he was going to shoot right foot. Cuts back. Makes all that space. And then just hits over the bar. Poor effort. We look like it came off their play last, but it's going to be a Young Boys throw in the edge of the City box. Young Boys are probably more likely. Diaz does clear it, but probably a foul on him as well. And they look more likely to score than us. We don't look like creating anything at the moment. Half an hour to go. Then we got a little bit of defending ahead of us. Ake did really well winning that header. Grealish just handballed in the box. How's he with a free kick against Haaland? He's dragged Haaland to the ground. Referee's got that one wrong. He's not that on Haaland all game. Young Boys on the attack again. Bloody hell. Essen nearly dived past it. Somehow gets his fists to it. That's going to give Young Boys some confidence. Oh, what do we buy? Greek restaurant. Sounds nice. I don't think I've ever had Greek. Maybe I have. I don't. Young boys are outplaying us, to be fair, in the second half. They look like they're going to score every time they go forward. We're just struggling. This is where Pep needs to start making his changes more. Oh. Break around, that looked bad. But we're not playing well at all. In fact, our game is kind of how our last few months have been. It's not been good. It's not been good. Grealish has brought down Cameron's booked. He should have been booked ages ago. The number of times he's brought Haaland down and the referee just let it go. Wild swing at Grealish. Grealish knew he was getting kicked as well. You could see that. He knew. Hey, cousin. Yeah, I'm not saying young boys are bad, but it's just the same nonsense. I mean, if you've not seen their goal, it's another counter-attack. One ball. One ball. Keeper rolls out, defender whacks it forward. One-on-one with Edison. I would have seen that goal over and over again against us. It's been the same. Every goal we concede. I'm just bored of it. Absolutely bored of it. What are you going to do, eh? I said in the match preview, this game doesn't really mean much to me. I don't care if we win it or not. I just wanted a good performance, and I've got a decent performance. Because we should win the group regardless anyway. This game shouldn't mean anything. Penalty. The penalty. I'll tell you what, who was that? Was that Akanji then? Nunes? Who is that? Rodri? I can't tell who it is. Rodri. Don't tell me he's injured for the United game. Good block by the defender. Defender. I mean, Huddleston is not a pen, but defender doesn't touch the ball. It's a pen. I mean, you can argue about all you want and people will. It's a pen. He doesn't touch the ball. He hits Grealish. I mean, Rodri. Stamps on his foot. What's Hoddle complaining about? Oh, did the kid like the book? Well, yeah, they seem to like the book. I've not heard from them since. But yeah, I forgot about the book. I forgot showing you all the book. Yeah, the book seems to have gone down really well. Everyone liked it. Hoddle is saying this isn't a pen. It's a pen. It's a pen. He stamps on the guy's foot. He doesn't touch the ball. If Haaland doesn't score this pen, I give up. United have got all this momentum going into the weekend because of the penalty save from Onana. And then we have a chance to score a pen and get some momentum. And if we don't... 1-0 in. Gotta score this one, lad. Did he miss a pen this season? Can't remember. What pen did we miss this season? What pen? I remember. Oof. And the keeper touched it, but he scores it. It's 2-1. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the book. Haaland scores it, smashed it down the middle. No, he didn't. Keeper should be saving it. Alfie Haaland not impressed. Keeper should be saving that. That's poor from the keeper. Gone through both his hands. He didn't put them out. Like he didn't want to save it. But that's his first goal in the Champions League this season. He needs it as well. And he needs that boost. We've won our other 2 games this season 3-1 in this competition. And I did say when they scored, we're on course to win 3-1 again. With 3-3-1s. Got 9 points, top of the group. Which means we only need to draw the next game and we're through. Dortmund is still beating Newcastle 1-0. Met just scored that one in the first half. Both Newcastle on the break here. Got defending in the end from Dortmund. Good crossing here from young boys on the attack immediately. Rodgers there to clean up. And Edison just whacks it clear. Makes sense. That's going to be a... The price is not safe. Ooh. I mean, his hand's down by his side there, but it could be a pen that. You can see, you've seen them giving in the Newcastle game, tell you. You're in a corner in the end because there's nothing Trippier could have done about it. One of those where both teams are complaining about the decision. Dortmund pressing. City also pressing for a third. Haaland drops deep. Gives it to Ake. Kovacic. Saw Haaland run and again doesn't give it him. How many times? How many times has Haaland made that run for no one to try and give him the ball? Drive me nuts by him. The game on Sunday, I think United are going to win it. I think it's going to be just like last season at Old Trafford where we have all the possession. They hit us on the break and score. I can see it being 1-0 United. That's how I think the game's going to go. Kovacic, delay. I like Kovacic. I think he's good on the ball, but he doesn't know when to pass. He's got no sense of that final third, like that final ball. His build-up's nice and his control is good, but his end product when passing or feeding it through to someone is dreadful. I think United might win on. Well, I think United will win on Sunday, and they've got a bit of some momentum behind them, and the crowd are going to be up for it as well. Of course, Derby Day. I'd be much more confident if we were at the Etihad. But it's also good that we're getting these games out of the way. If you think about it. Arsenal away, United away. Who else have we played? West Ham away day can be tricky sometimes. Newcastle player down hurt there. He can't move. Bad one. Good ball through to Doku. Haaland's running in. Gotta be. He's missed it. How's he missed that? Great ball in by Doku. He just can't. He just can't stretch enough. I think he should be scoring there, Haaland. Keeper should be saving that pen. That's poor from the right. Oh, nice. Holiday in Portsmouth. I can't say it. I've been Portsmouth, of course. Been to the Navy thing. Navy Academy, whatever you want to call it. But I've not been otherwise. I imagine it's cold and wet. Doku coming off for Silver. Doku's had a decent game. Pep's just got to tell him to hit the byline. I hope that's what he's telling him there. Hit the line. Hit that line, knock it past the defender and whip it in. Nunes coming off. I think Nunes has had a decent game as well, but again, end product's been poor. In fact, I think his game perfectly sums up our performance. Boom, 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 boom. They're going for it now. They got some pace on that pitch. Same's on. Bit of pace and power. Into the Navy thing. Yeah, Navy place is pretty good. Family are quite military orientated. Had a couple of friends as well through it. They've been there watching graduations and things. Quite a few family through it. He's claiming for a pen there from Roger, but there's no way. Roger just stronger than him. Look at Haaland's pace again. And the ball by Bernardo is honestly dreadful. I can't complain about Haaland's performance today because he's making them runs over and over again. He's just not getting the ball. That's handball. Why is the ref not giving it? I mean, it's a great goal, but there's no way that's going to stay. I mean, it looked like a foul on him, and it also looked like Grealish handballed it. But it's a great finish. It's a great move, honestly, by Haaland. It's a great ball through. The pass from Haaland's unbelievable. Well, I think this is going to be a foul. And we didn't keep the ball out of play because we don't need to. What a ball that is by Haaland. And Alvarez his finishing is unbelievable as well. Dilly Alves, have fun, enjoy Portsmouth if you can. You came at the right time. He's got 2 goals when you joined. I thought Grealish handballed it. I think it's going to be disallowed, personally. It did look like it was handball. Yeah, it's been disallowed. Thought so. A shame. It was a good goal. Grealish just handball it. Our young boys judged offside. See when the throw Bernardo and Rico Lewis doing really well on that right hand side. I don't know what that ball back was to Lewis. I don't know why he's just smashed at him there. Boys offside again. I mean, City are holding a high line. Working at the moment, but again, it's just one pass, one ball over the top, and we're done again. Now Dortmund are making all their changes. 15 minutes to go in that game against Newcastle. Played by Rodri. Finding Alvarez in space. Bernardo on the right hand side. Gives it back to Alvarez. Rodri. Alvarez. Good in tight spaces, Alvarez. Oh, great ball through to Haaland. Too many touches. Too many touches. Just hit it sooner. Haaland just... I don't think it's a confidence thing. I don't know. He's thinking too much about it. And here comes a counter-attack from young boys. Last time they did this, they scored. Kovacic gets back really well, defends it, throwing. Like Haaland's just thinking too much about it. He's putting too much thought in it, just hits it. Young boys making a load of changes again. And that's all their changes done now. Great turn by Grealish. Straight the keeper again. Poor end product again. That leaves us massively open at the back. Good turn, Grealish. Telling Haaland to get out of the pitch and make a run for him. I mean, I don't know why. If I'm Haaland, I'm saying, what's the point? None of you give me the ball. You can't have a go at him now for not making the run. Quick feed by Bernardo there on the right-hand side, cutting in on his left. Just past the far post. Great play by Alvarez. Oof, bit more bend on that. Dortmund are finding gaps as well against Newcastle now they've opened up. If the fall's over, it's always a free kick. Don't know why I just didn't shoot that first time. You had the chance inside the box. Well, I'd say about 8 minutes left with injury time as well. I want to say City look comfortable. I think the performance has been fairly comfortable, but as we know, the first goal just takes the ball over the top and we're done. Well, I think that's why Bernardo's on the pitch as well, because he'll go back and help out. Which is what he's doing. He's doing more work helping Rico going backwards than going forward. They just got to hold their shape now. Just let young boys have the ball. Let them press onto us and then we hit them on the break. That's where we should be looking at this. I think that was a cross, but nearly catches Edison out. Edison gets back though, claims it on the line. I don't think he meant that. I think that was a cross. Gonna got away with it. Oh, great ball to Haaland. Goal. What a goal that is. That's more like he doesn't overthink. He just puts it in the back of the net. And I think that's what Pep's saying. He's like, pfft. Great finish. More like it from Haaland. Newcastle claiming a pen for handball, but hits the defender on the shoulder. Yeah, I had a look at it. Definitely hits him on the shoulder. Kovacic looked offside. Given offside, but he looked it. Here come young boys on the attack. They're looking dangerous as well. They're getting as far as like 6 bodies in the box there. Looking for a goal. Aggie does well to stall them up. Roger comes back to help out. Roger looks tired. Ake again well defended. Stops the cross. Going to be a throw-in. Going to be a substitution. I can only imagine it's Pep's the only one that makes substitutions in the 90th minute. Alan coming off. Got his second goal. I would have left him on. You may as well. Only another 3 minutes. A good finish, that second goal. I think he got lucky with the pen, but that one he's just absolutely buried. Yeah, trying to make him happy. Newcastle hit the crossbar. Good header from Wilson. Controlled it very nicely. Rodgers off as well. Just as I said, Rodri looked tired. One boy's digging out across at the bar post. Lewis, someone should have yelled at him there because he had lots of time to even bring that down. Nados cleans up though, hits out for a throw. City throw. And Ake did really well. Phillips is on for Rodri. I don't know who came on for Haaland. Oh, looks like Gomez might be on. I tell. There's going to be 3 games, 3 wins, and 3-1 each time. Phillips does well to win the free kick. Newcastle are probing as well. They're just moving into injury time in their game. 1-0 down to Dortmund. Going to be a corner or free kick. It's going to be a free kick. He's had a bad time, Haaland, with all the cuts and scratches. Big pitch, all the rough and tumbles. City did well there to counter, and then they all just powered in within 10 yards of each other on the edge of the box. No one went wide. There was no space for him to work through. City just seeing the game, or holding onto the ball as you'd expect. Been a rough game, this. Bit of a mess in their box. That's the 5 minutes over, so that should be it. Ref, blow. There it is. 3-1, it's finished. Good result in the end. It's a win. Best you can hope for. But thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for checking out. I'm going to go do my match reaction, so keep an eye on that. Make sure to hit the like button on this video. Thanks for dropping by. Bye-bye.